Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the New York Mets. Biggest storyline coming into this one is how effective this team's starting rotation has been of late. They've been on an absolute tear, Chris.
Yeah, bro, they've been lights out. It's almost like each starter's trying to outdo the last. Game after game, they're keeping opposing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Bartolo Colon. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Tejada, he's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here.
Number 11.
And at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez.
Second baseman, Otto Lopez.
The 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Reaching for it and brings it in. And time now for the Marlins lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. To short, could be two. One at second. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Back here at Citi Field, getting the nod in this one, Edward Cabrera. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. One of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Rips that one to right. One up, one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
David Wright up now for the Mets. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Hill makes the grab for the second out.
Batting third, first baseman.
Now it's the rookie first baseman. Two down, nobody on. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball three. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
I count this ball.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Mets go down quickly. Scoreless after one. Top of the second,
Leading
and the
off
batter
for the
now,
Marlins,
Connor
third
Norby.
baseman, Connor
You talk about the
Norby.
power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Just missed. That catches the top part of the zone, and the count is 2-2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Next offering upstairs. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
First baseman, Jonah
And
Bride.
here's the first baseman, Jonah Bride. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. And down on strikes. And there's one down.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Jesus Sanchez digs in now. Pickoff throw. Norby back on a dive. And downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Two outs. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
finds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Bottom half of inning number 2, and now number 23.
Number 23.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Got him swinging, and 1 out now.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
One out, bases empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Off to a strong start, Siggy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Here comes Travis d'Arnaud. 2 down, nobody on. Struck him out without a swing. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Nothing doing for the Mets. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Dane Myers.
That's out to center field. Nabs it, and there's 1 down.
Batting 9th, center fielder Derek Hill.
Here's the center fielder, Derek Hill. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustments got to be coming soon. Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
So the lineup flips over. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Liner to second and picked on the hop to first. And very nicely done for the out. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Still no score. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now here's the veteran DH, Michael Conforto. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 2. Center field. 1 away.
Batting 8th, shortstop, number 11.
Now it's going to be Tejada. Tejada with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. Strike two.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Caught him looking for the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Fielder, number 12.
And now the center fielder. That one outside, and a count 2-1. Two outs. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Onto the fourth, still scoreless. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Griffin Conine. Foul ball there. Next offering upstairs. Good eye right there.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Conine tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And he barehands it over to first. And that's a great play for the out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit. And when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Yeah, the batter now, Connor Norby. The Marlins hitless so far in the game. Next offering is down low. Fights it off. He'll see another. Right side. Under it. Brings it in for the third out. On to the bottom of the fourth now. Still with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth. Now, number 3.
Number 3.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And here is David Wright. On the ground, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. And they turn the double play.
Well, very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
And now the first baseman. They say it went. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well and the rest of the infield.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Mets go down quickly, and we are still scoreless. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. And a curve misses outside. And a count 2-1. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And they have their first base runner since the second inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Right. Gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And up next for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Now the left fielder, Dane Myers. Two outs. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Swings and misses, struck him out. Marlins leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Line drive. Lopez fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the
Now
fifth.
batting, number 28.
Daniel Murphy up now for the Mets.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
2 strikes.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Now batting, the catcher.
Here is
Travis Darno.
Got him. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Back here in Queens.
off
Top of the
Miami
6th inning.
center
Leading
fielder,
off,
Derek
Derek
Hill.
Hill. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out
Now
of the
batting,
air.
second
Lets the
baseman,
defense work
Otto
behind him with
Lopez.
another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Outside corner, got him looking. Griffin
Now
Kona
batting,
now at the plate.
designated hitter Griffin Conine.
Ground ball to the
that's
right
foul.
side. And that's just foul. And that
full
skips
count.
into dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Bottom of the inning. And here is Michael Conforto. Next offering is in for a strike. Miami's bullpen with some action. Anthony Bender, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Fauché, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9.
That's
Now
tough. You see it
batting,
well. I mean, that was
11.
clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
That's too low. And that's ball 3. Outside ball 4.
Take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter
Now
didn't
batting,
offer at
number
it.
12.
Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's the center fielder. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the bottom of the 6th. That's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hitting pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now pitching for
New
Miami.
pitcher for the Marlins, Jesus
Number 38.
Tinoco.
Jesus Tinoco.
Here's the Mets leadoff man. Swings through that.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. 2 away.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Now here is David Wright. 2 on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Two outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job getting out of the jam.
Back here at Citi Field, new inning getting started, and now Xavier Edwards.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
And now it's even up.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. It is 11th strikeout, and this one really racking up the whips.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. 2 out, space is empty. Popped up. Should have this one. Makes the catch. And that is that. Another scoreless inning. And now that's 7 shutout frames. And we still have no score.
Pitching for Miami.
Anthony Bender on a
Number
pitch here.
37.
He's making his 4th
Anthony
appearance of the
Bender.
season. And here's the first
Leading
baseman.
off for the Mets, first baseman, number 21.
Ground ball left side. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, number 28.
So up next for New York, Daniel Murphy.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it.
3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they go quietly there. 8th inning coming up. No score. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 39.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 39.
Jesus
Leading off for
Sanchez
Miami,
getting ready
right
to
fielder,
hit.
Jesus Sanchez.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Leading off for Miami.
Go ahead,
Catcher,
run on
number
base.
50.
Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Activity in the bullpen. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. That one is absolutely belted. And this one could be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the left fielder, Dane Myers. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Derek Hill, the next up for the Marlins. 2-1 now. And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Gets him to chase after that one.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Sanchez on the run. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 11.
Tejada up now for the Mets. Two down, nobody on. Check swing, called strike. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Down in order go the Mets. It's the 9th, and we are tied. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here comes the throw, but he's in there easily. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins. Up and in, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And at the plate for Miami, a base hit. Runner around third. The throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores.
No, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
One down. Next to hit, Connor Norby.
Some drama here in the late stages of the game, but they'll win the series if they close this out. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
That one fouled off. Pickoff move to first. Edwards dives back in safely. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
So digging in, Jonah Bride. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Pitching for
We're
Miami.
back, and on the mound is the
Number
closer,
43.
Andrew Nardi.
Well, the best
Nardi.
relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run
Leading
game,
off for
and
the Mets,
now the center fielder.
Center fielder, number 12.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Just missed. Swing and a miss. 3 and 2 down.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Now
Didn't miss by
batting,
much
number
right
3.
there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
No outs, runner at first. Here's the Mets leadoff man.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
1-run game, bottom 9. Runner takes off. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight 1-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. And just misses with that one.
That's a really good take.
So the tying run at second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball
Now
as it's
batting,
coming in to let them know
baseman,
what the pitch is. And if they
right.
see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Hill makes the grab on the run.
Man, he had to go such a long way to track that
Now
one down.
batting, number
Outstanding
21.
effort. If he doesn't get there, then that run from second basically walks in. Instead, he just moves up 1 base with 2 outs.
Nardi is just 1 strike away. And that's down and away.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him, and that's the ball game. The final.